exhibition stemmed out of my faculty reassignment, and where I wanted to learn more about the history and the processes of letterpress printing. I had done a little bit of letterpress printing when I was an undergraduate, and I did a little bit when I was out as a professional, but I really didn't know much about it. So I really wanted to dive in and understand why it was an industry that lasted for hundreds of years, and why it was so important to the people then, and why it was coming back. Why there's a plethora of letterpress artists coming back into the industry, and people are loving this stuff. And I was trying to figure out why, and trying to figure out how to go do it myself. This exhibition is a little different in the fact that it really talks about the history of letterpress printing, not as much about my work, because I still consider myself a novice at letterpress printing. I'm learning every day. I want people to really not look at my art and appreciate it. Of course I want them to do that, but I really want them to appreciate the history of letterpress printing and what goes into what people did on a daily basis for hundreds of years. Well, I think students these days are thinking that the computer was the thing that was there all the time, and they don't really understand that the computer is a tool and it came after some other processes. And letterpress printing is the birth of movable type. Johann Gutenberg developed it in the 1450s and really does exactly the same thing that I'm doing now on just a little, older machine. It's a way to students to start to get off the computer and start to deal with something that's tactile, understanding paper, ink, and process. Understanding you have to lay down one color at a time on layers to get the image you want.